Okay, so I just left the dentist, and it reminded me of when I was a kid. When I was a kid and my mom would take us to the dentist, there was a sign on the door. You know, we were in the little lobby, we were sitting. There's all this wood paneling, man. It was old school, 1970s. And so we would sit there, and on the door to go into the dentist's office from the little waiting room, there's a little sign on the door. It's a little sign, and it had a drawing of a boy in a cowboy outfit with a hat and a little gun with 6 shooters on it. And he was kind of looking back at you. And right next to him were the words, and it said, "It's okay, Mom. I can handle this myself." And when I first read that, I was like, wait a minute. That means I got to go in by myself. My mom's not going to come in with me. And I remember being afraid because, you don't want to go into the dentist. I don't know how many people actually like the dentist, right? But what it did was it reminded me of how I was taught and how we were taught in my generation to confront things that we may be afraid of. We had to go forward. We didn't have anybody to hold our hands a lot of times. And so that little lesson sort of set me and people in my generation up to move forward, to push through the obstacles that we may have in front of us. And if you're afraid to do something, but yet you got to do it, you can make it through. And it was also a way for the dentist to not come out and say, "I'm sorry, your mother has to stay here." You read the sign and it was there, and it reminded you, wait a minute, I am that little cowboy, right? I can go and face this. I can go and face the bad guys, or I have enough courage to do it, right? And that little bit of confidence from reading that sign, that sets you up, right? You accomplish one thing, you hit an obstacle, and you're moving forward. So just like today, every time I go to the dentist, I remember that little sign and that little saying, "It's okay, Mom, I can handle this on my own." And I want you guys to realize something. I want you to realize that whatever you're facing, whatever fears you're facing about moving forward in your life, decisions about career, decisions about, oh my God, am I going to make it in my business? Even stage fright. How often do you guys go out on a stage if you're a performer and have those butterflies? To know that you will be okay. You're going to go through it. And the fact that you're facing it and pushing through, when you go back the next time, you went, I've already done this. It's like going on a roller coaster. You're afraid to go on a roller coaster the first time. You go on it, you're like, wow, that wasn't so bad, right? So I think that's a great lesson for us to know that we can make it through, we can push through, and having those little reminders to say, it's okay, I can do it on my own, because you can. So here's to your destiny, guys. Here's to your dreams. Make sure you go for them and put the plan in place and make them a reality.